Two men stood before the assembly and said Susanna was guilty. They weren't strangers off the road. They were elders, judges of the people, men whose word carried the weight of the office behind it. And in that world, when a judge speaks, the crowd doesn't cross-examine him, it listens. So the crowd listened. It condemned her. They led her out to be stoned. Here is what almost got her killed, and it wasn't a bad law. Adultery, under that law, carried a death sentence, and if the elders' account were true, the sentence followed correctly. The reasoning wasn't broken. The authority wasn't fake. Two respected judges applying a real law to testimony no one had checked. That is the part worth sitting with. Everyone assumes the failure mode is a corrupt judge or a bad law. The far more dangerous failure is neither. It's a legitimate judge correctly applying a sound law to evidence that was never true in the first place. From the outside, a bad verdict built on lies looks exactly like a good one. Same confidence, same standing, same procedure. The rot is invisible from where the crowd is standing. A young man named Daniel stopped the execution, not by challenging the elders' right to testify. He never disputed their office. He asked one question, and he asked it twice, separately, where neither elder could hear the other's answer. Under which tree did you see them? The first said a mastic tree. The second said an oak. Two elders, one accusation, two different trees. The story only held together as long as no one checked its parts against each other. The moment it was split and tested, it fell apart on its own. Notice what Daniel didn't do. He didn't out-argue their authority. He didn't relitigate the law. He isolated the one thing nobody had actually verified. Not who was speaking, not whether the law was sound, but whether the claim underneath it was even true. And he checked it the only way that works. Separately, before the act, with nothing left for the witnesses to coordinate. That's three different questions. And this week a real exchange drew the same line, almost word for word. Was the actor allowed to act? Did the reasoning that followed hold up? Was the thing it was reasoning about even real? All three arrive wearing the same face, a decision delivered with total confidence by someone with every right to deliver it. Only one of the three was ever checked in the old system, authority. The other two rode in on its coattails, unexamined, because nobody thought to ask. The stone was already in the executioner's hands. This is not a story about a clever cross-examination after the fact. The sentence hadn't been carried out yet. Daniel's question landed before the irreversible thing happened, not after. That's the whole architecture, 26 centuries early. Don't reckon with the death once it's done. Ask the tree before the stone leaves the hand. Authority answers who may act. Judgment answers whether the reasoning holds. Evidence answers whether any of it was ever true. 3 separate questions, and the third one is the only one that needs a stranger to check it, because the accused already knows the answer, and the judges never thought to ask. This is not commentary. It is category formation. Enforcement precedes execution. Ask the tree.